hide. Yeah. We with the Ballcore podcast. Had to give me my podcast camera, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I had to get the whole setup, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Had to get the whole setup. I mean, y'all guys can't really even see it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all guys on TikTok. Y'all not even gonna benefit from that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Let me get my YouTube audience. I gotta see the comments. Hold on. I got my setup going on here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all guys on TikTok, so y'all ain't even getting the high definition stuff, man. Y'all getting TikTok. All right, listen. Oh yeah. Well, let me start saluting my people, man. What we got here? I'm following you guys. You know, I'm located in Jersey. Hold on. Let me see all these people up here. We got a whole bunch of comments in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Wipe your feet off when you come through the door. That's what Simple P used to say. May he rest in peace. So listen, wipe your feet off when you come to the door. Hit them like buttons, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, what we got here? The Godfather. Yeah, I guess, you know, some people refer to me as that. What we got here? Coming down some more. I am Sophia. What up? What up from, you know, what up? Hello. Bless up. Jessica, what's up? Is words, friends. You allow people to put spells on you. I mean, listen, if that's what you think, keep your nose and feet clean. I'm just saying, you know, I'm just listening. See, I think a lot of you people out here, listen, I think a lot of you people out here, you know what I'm saying? What we have here, yeah, I think a lot of you people out here really be thinking that my shorts and stuff like that, like I really be living that stuff. Like, I mean, listen, let me tell you something. Some of you got to understand some of the things I do on the shorts and reels and stuff like that. Some of that stuff is for entertainment. You know, like, you know, when I be saying some stuff, you know, going crazy, saying some crazy stuff whatsoever, a lot of that stuff is just entertainment. You know, so y'all guys really be. I mean, that's dope. That lets me know what I'm doing is good. You know, it lets me know what I'm doing is good. I mean, if y'all guys can actually, you know, feed into it and stuff like that. You know, that lets me know my entertainment is pretty good, man. Let me see this. I got this new camera here, man. I can zoom in. You know, I got to zoom in on this. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. I like this right here. Let's try to zoom out a little bit more. Yeah. I got my new high definition camera. You know what I'm saying? We got too much distractions over here. Let me fix that up, man. One second. Move this distraction from over here. Hold on, we got distractions. Nah, we need the podcast to look great, man. Yeah, we gotta move this a little bit, man. Podcast. 1 second. Gotta fix up my podcast, man. Yeah. Here we go. I feel great, man. Had to move my mic, yo. All we need is one mic. Okay, let me look at all this right here, man. We got 56 people up in here, man. Y'all can't even benefit from the microphone because y'all on TikTok. I gotta use my cell phone for this, man. Okay, where we at? What up? But like I was saying, man, some things are just pure entertainment. You know, some of y'all guys be doing too much. Y'all be taking a lot of that stuff serious, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to entertain. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna speak some. Hold on. I gotta put my Mr. G hat on, man. What we got, Mr. G? This is my special hat for today. Mr. G, this is the spin game hat, man. We playing baseball. I had to put my Mr. G hat on, you know what I'm saying? Because he's playing baseball. Play ball. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of things. What? As I was saying, man. A lot of stuff, man, I be capping. Like, really, people really be thinking, like, that I'm on child support. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be capping. I just be joking with y'all people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all people be taking that junk whole serious, man. Don't forget the Louis Vuitton collection plate. Oh, man, where my Louis Vuitton collection plate at? Oh, my God, I'm missing my Louis Vuitton collection plate. Oh, my God. Okay, no, I can't do that today, man. Why? Did you flip on me on Instagram? Nah, not at all. I didn't flip on you. Yeah, I mean, y'all got listen. For some of you people out here, y'all watching my videos, man. Y'all gotta understand. Sometimes I be playing around. I be joking around, man. when you see me like making a lot of these crazy comments and stuff, like crazy jokes and stuff like that. I mean, listen, some of that is entertainment. When you're watching, y'all get souped. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, some y'all guys be like, oh my God, you know, are you okay? Are you okay? No, I'm just enjoying my life. I'm just having fun. I'm making content. I'm a content creator. Yes, there's certain spiritual stuff that I do, but there's also content stuff that I do. Okay, how to increase sensitivity to spirits? I mean, listen, there's gemstones you can use for that. Can y'all hear me loud and clear? Oh, actually, let me, where's my, oh, I can't even check. Hold on. How to increase psychic sensitivity? There's gemstones for that. Yeah, you know, you use the gemstones. There's certain gemstones that can make you psychically sensitive. What we have here? Okay, camera and audio. What audio we using? No, what microphone? Okay, it's good. Microphone check. You know what I'm saying? Microphone check. Okay, cool. We good. Okay, how can I contact you? The contact's on my homepage. If you're trying to contact me, you're saying it's in my homepage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you're trying to contact me, you can look at my home. You're clear? Okay, good. I'm glad that I'm clear. But you can contact me on my homepage. If you're looking on TikTok, if you're asking about how to contact me, you can contact me on TikTok, right? The homepage is there. Oh, thank you for the super chat, the $2 super chat. Thanks for being solid all around. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad for that. Thank you for that super chat. How can you contact me? What else? What was Sakbase na boule? You know what I'm saying? Keep tapping the screen. All right, keep tapping the screen. You know, keep tapping the screen. Indeed. Okay, I said I'm yeah. Let me see what we got here. Hello. What we got? Range Rover Volcano. Yeah. My guy, what up? Man, we got 130 people up in here on TikTok. What's going on, man? Maybe I'm flying. Maybe it's because I'm going viral today. I did like 200,000 in the video that I did with my girl, you know what I'm saying? So that maybe that's why the numbers is so high today, man. What we got here? Our Shango. Wait. So we got a highlighted comment on the screen. It says, "Are Shango and Ogu Ferai different spirits of the same energy?" I mean, if you want to talk theory, correspondences, listen, it's hard to say because when you're looking at Ogun, Nigerian style, it's kind of crazy because you could say they both use red. Some people use red for that. I've seen in Santeria, they may use red for Ogun whatsoever. So I can't even really say because I know Shango is like fire, but to distinguish the two, I would say this: Shango is definitely a different spirit from Ogun. I'm saying all across the board, all different traditions, definitely a big difference, man. You're saying there's no, there's definitely a big difference. Shango, the spirit of Shango and spirit of Ogu Ferai, even if you go with Ogu Ferai, they're different spirits, man. Definitely different spirits altogether, man. Okay, what we have here? Where did I get my chain? I customly made my chain. I designed it and had my guys do what they need to do with it, and I did what I need to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Basically, custom made. This right here is custom made piece, solid gold. Yep, custom made. Yep. I design and create my own jewelry. Yes. What do we have here? We got a super chat here. What's this? Okay. How to get rid of people who keep trying to pull you in to worse what? Pull you in to get worse done, claiming someone cursing you. Peep game. How do you get rid of someone? See, the thing about it is this, man. There's different techniques for that. When you're talking about how to get rid of a psychic vampire or someone that would fall into that category, someone that's trying to psychically work you. I mean, listen, there's tools for that, to catch people or that people have that stream of energy. Yeah, there's definitely tools for that to catch people that stream of energy. But yes, there's you can look at it as some people that are working you in a situation like that to get money out of you. You find that there's certain spiritual workers that actually do work on people. You know what I'm saying? They do work on people, and then they basically say, "Oh, it's basically someone else that's actually doing the work on a person." So now that's their means of basically getting money off of a person, right? Mm-hmm. But basically, you need tools for that. There's tools for that. There's different tools that people make for that. It's not going to be something that you possibly going to be able to do on your own. There's people that can, fix certain things for that. I mean, maybe you can yourself. But the thing is, you got to know what you're doing, man. Yeah, that's a good one, logic one. Just stop talking to him. What's the difference between on TikTok? They say, what's the difference between an intranquil spirit and a breakup spell? A breakup spell is definitely what it is. An intranquil spirit is different. The intranquil spirit forcefully draws someone to you. Listen, for you YouTube people, there should be a heart button on the screen. I'm assuming that there's a heart button on the screen. So what you need to do is hit those heart buttons on the screen on YouTube so more people can actually come in, Yeah, but basically a breakup spell is basically designed to separate two people. An intranquil spirit spell is designed to torment someone and bring them back to you. Well, really, it's like this. If the person doesn't put up resistance, they can be free. But if they put up resistance, then you're going to see that that person begins to go through a whole lot of motions. Like let's say they begin to have a hard time in life. What do we have here? How to pray for someone out of jail. 5,000 bail. I mean, for me, that type of conversation, I don't even really entertain those conversations. Like, listen, legal situations, I say to people, man, leave me out of that, man. I stay away from legal situations because that type of spell work is definitely difficult because it's like it doesn't even give you any leg room. You know what I'm saying? You only got one chance to do your job right in most cases. And if you don't do your job right, things can go left. And now that client ends up with more time than they were supposed to, right? Okay, what we have here? How do we start learning how to do this work? You got to get experience, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to get some experience. You got to get out there and, try. You got to experiment. I mean, it's one thing. See, let me tell you people about something, man. I'm going to give you some game, man. So I got my game hat on because we're playing some baseball right now, right? The thing is, man, you got to experiment. You're saying that, a lot of you people are just doing what you read in books. You're doing what you're told, and you're not using your psychic senses when you're doing this. And that's why a lot of things are not successful because a lot of you people are reading books and you're basically following religion. See, one thing about magie is not religion. It's not redundant. It's one of those things where it's flexible and there's always room for change and improvement because you can be doing something and you can find a better way of doing it. See, I look at like some people are robotic when it comes to magie because they only have one way of doing things and they've never ever stepped outside the box to figure out what's a better way to do it. So you find these people doing the same shit over and over and over and over and over. And it's like, okay, the system doesn't, reboot the system, man. But for me, it's like this. You got to experiment, find out what works and what doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way to prove the theory. Because if you have a theory, you got to test it. What is it? This part of the scientific method? You know what I'm saying? What we got going on here, man? What's all this nonsense here? What we got going on here? Is the intranquil spirit and honey jar the same? I would say yes, they are. The demonic honey jar and the intranquil spirit are not the same. You know what I'm saying? I would say that there are some parts of intranquility in the demonic honey jar, but they're not the same. They're not the same. Parts of it, the demonic honey jar is a mixture of everything, but it's not completely the intranquil. What do we have here? Experimentation, of course. Hola. You are God's plan, Ashe. Thank you. How often should you redo love work on someone? It all depends on what you've done. And then again, it all depends on what method you're using. Because there's different methods to basically do your work. You know, some methods are temporary and some are permanent. And then some are long term. You got to know what method you're utilizing to know what's going to work for you. Okay, what we have here? Let me see this. Can you use Ezeli Donto for protection or fighting your enemies? Duh. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. What is this? Okay, what do we have here? How can someone get rid of energy vampires? It seems they are hard to get rid of. I mean, listen. Energy vampire, again, that all depends on what you're classifying as an energy vampire. You know what I'm saying? You know, if it's a relationship and you feel like someone is, you know, draining you of your resources, you need to work on your attachment. You need to break your attachment from that person, your sympathy for that person. You're saying, I've had an ex once I had to put out. You're saying, I had an ex that lived with me and I had to put her ass out. You know what I'm saying? I had to basically put my sympathy to the side and use my logic reasoning and be like, yo, it's time for you to go. And say in a situation like that, but then again, you have a situation where there can be some people that you just feel pity for. And you're like, oh my God, I don't want this person to be out there all messed up or whatever. But then again, it all depends. There's different types of psychic vampires. There's psychic vampires that are there to manipulate you to get stuff out of you in the sense of business wise or whatever, whether it's, you know, you're doing spiritual work. It can be a spiritualist as well. Then you got psychic vampires that are energetic psychic vampires, like a zombie. That can be a cleansing. We can do a cleansing for that. I mean, again, there's other spiritual work that you can do to get people out of your way. What is it called? You know, road like some people call it agua de camino, whatever, you know what I'm saying, or cleansing, nettoyage. That can basically expel those negative people or negative energies out of your life. What we got going on here? Wait. What we have? What? I practice my tradition of my family. Why do you work private? Okay. Someone asked me a very important question. I practice my tradition of my family. You do your work private or find a house. What? You do your work private. What? I practice the tradition of my family. You do your work private or find a house to protect you. Oh, well, okay, cool. What happens if someone sends you a unaliving spell? So do you reverse it? I mean, listen, for me, see, a lot of you people get caught up in a whole bunch of nonsense. In reality, you should be, listen, man, if you believe in God the way you say you do believe in God, you wouldn't be worrying about none of this stuff. If you believed in Orisha the way you say you believe in Orisha, you wouldn't even be thinking about another person doing work on you. I mean, that's the same thing with Vodou. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there's a lot of people that call themselves Vodouism, but yet every single night they're paranoid thinking someone's doing work on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm just saying, for me, I come from a place where we say, c'est bœuf mais qui fait bruit. You know what I'm saying? It's the skinny cows that make the most noise. So at the end of the day, man, I look at it like this, man. If you say what you are about what you say you are, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't even be thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but if you feel like you know, that's you, then I would say that you need to do whatever cleansing and whatever you need to do for yourself. When I do a cleansing, I do a cleansing in general. I don't care what get cleansed or what get removed. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. When I do cleansings whatsoever for myself, I don't care what gets removed. If someone was throwing work at me and they get removed, so be it. I don't be paying attention to none of that stuff, yo. Like when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to this stuff here, for years people been saying to me like, "Oh, this and that." Bro, I have never got up online and complained about anyone ever doing work on me. Not one time. Because my belief is in the higher power. My belief is in those that protect me, those that came before me. I don't got time to be worrying about. Listen, do you know how many people that basically called saying they're gonna do death? They like gave me death threats and call my phone up saying all types of crazy stuff. For me, it's like, yo, I'm not bothered by that. I'm not. I'm not even. I don't even shake when I hear stuff like that. If you do what you're supposed to do, right? I feel like this. If you feed your loi, you know what I'm saying? Or you're a Christian and you praise God as you say you do, then you shouldn't be worried about what the next person is doing. You shouldn't be worried and thinking about, oh, if this person is doing this or that person is doing that. Because you know that you got divine protection on you and you can sleep well at night. You know what I'm saying? But now it's a different story. If someone comes to your house and they, saying, nah, it's not telling you that you're going to be blind. You let somebody come to your house and then all of a sudden, you're not paying attention to what they're doing. No, of course not. You know what I'm saying? That's why God gave you intelligence. God gave you a brain. I'm an American, want to practice. Do you recommend initiation before practice? Every man, let me tell you something, man. I'm not a religious person. Let me tell you something. Bokor, let me explain to you what a bokor is, man. A bokor, it comes from the African word bokono, right? That means a priest in what they call it, that's Guinea, what do I say, Guinea? Benin, like Benin voodoo in Africa. That it originates from Benin, right? But the thing is, bokor, when it came to Haiti, it became something associated with sorcerers, right? Now, you'll find in Dominican Republic, a papa bokor is like what we call a wugan, but it doesn't have the same connotation or meaning as a bokor in Haitian culture. A bokor in Haitian culture is a sorcerer. So now to talk about initiation from my perspective, I can give a rat's tail about initiation. You know what I'm saying? Again, where I come from, we didn't really even care about that. And you'll find that in Vodou, it all depends on where you're from. Some people care about initiation, most people don't. A lot of Vodouisans did not get initiated whatsoever, and they're the most respected in the Haitian community. So it all depends on where you're from in Haiti whatsoever. So my perspective on initiation, I would say I can give 2 F's about that, or two issues about it. Like that's how I see it, because I'm a magicien. I don't get into religion. I don't follow dogma. You know what I'm saying? I practice. And that's what makes the stuff pop. It makes it work, man. Not following what a Wugan told you or what a Mombo told you and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Even them, you just find them following the routine. You know what I'm saying? They listen to what they've been told, you know what I'm saying? And they just doing the same thing that everybody else done. So what makes a bokor different? Because the bokor is about experimentation. How do you know if this works, yo? We got to experiment. You know what I'm saying? Experimentation is what I believe in. You know what I'm saying? All that initiation stuff, when it comes to Magi, initiation is good for those who don't have access. But if you're talking about real deal Magi, you got to experiment for that, man. You got to experiment. You got to test the theory, bro. Yeah. So listen, y'all need to hit that like button, man. You YouTube people, y'all got to hit that like button, man. When it comes to candle magic, somebody just what? What's some beginning spells? What? Low energy. When it comes to candle magic, does low flames always mean something negative? I mean, listen. Oh, I'm reading it. For people who aren't trying to follow me, like they're wondering what's on the screen. Holy smoke. Actually, I got 2 super chat questions. These are priority. I got to get to these questions. Hold on one second. I didn't even see the screen. The screen didn't even go down. Which can you ask for help without initiation into voodoo? Please and thank you. Which law can you ask for help? I mean, listen, the thing about it is you can speak to any law without initiation. But now, if you don't know how to, then you may get the short end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? You can speak to any law you want to. If you know what I'm saying, if now if you know how to do it, that's a different story. See, initiation ultimately teaches you, well, it should teach you how to interact with these spirit beings. If you're talking about the Haitian Vodou religion. Now, listen, and if you don't have that type of knowledge and you go do that and you find yourself with the short end of the stick, then hey, man, that's what you get. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, it's a game of trial and error. You know what I'm saying? If you summon them and they communicate with you or they respond, then that's on you. It is what it is. Congratulations. Yeah. But which law? I mean, like I said, you can try any law, but will they respond? You know what I'm saying? That's what's important. Will they respond? Okay. What do you know about the Order of Red Dragon? What? I'm sorry. Listen, you know what? I'm so sorry. What we have here? What do you know about the Order of the Red Dragon and thoughts about the spiritual teacher of Dr. What? Mitchell Gibbon? I don't even know who that person is, man. I've never heard of that person, man. Like, listen, I'm sorry if I'm ignorant, if I sound ignorant right now and not trying to be funny, but I've never heard of that person before. Red Dragon Order, I've never heard of that. I mean, it's probably some European occult stuff. I mean, I really don't, put too much time into looking into that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not taking away from them. I'm not taking anything away from them, but I really don't know much about it. Sorry about that. Well, when I say ignorant, when I say ignorant, it's not knowing. Ignorance, that's all it means. Ignorant means not knowing to a person who doesn't know. And that's what I meant by it. I don't mean I'm foolish or idiotic. I just mean it just means I don't know. And say I just don't know. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go down a little bit. Okay. Oh, what are Mojo bags? Mojo bags are basically bags that can be made it's like a form of a consecrated tool. It's basically a talisman. A Mojo bag, grigri bag. I've heard some people say grigri. They're basically talismans. Some Mojo bags can be made for protection, but that's usually something that's created down in like New Orleans or so. That's why I've really heard about those things. But as far as voodoo is concerned, we don't use grigri bags or Mojo bags. Oh, excuse me. Listen, I'm sorry. I was out all day, a little tired. So if I'm yarning, I mean, if you're not Haitian but Mexican, can harvest relationship with Bawan Samdi to get protection. I mean, listen, again, you can try, man. If he does it for you, he does it for you. You know what I'm saying? I can't put no racial limitations on this stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's your experience, but don't think I'm going to help you. You know what I'm saying? I rarely ever. It doesn't even have to do anything with ethnicity or culture. It's just I don't deal with people like that. I don't get into initiation. I don't get into I rarely do that because a lot of people like to mess around with stuff and they don't show honor and respect to the spirits. You know what I'm saying? And these are spirits that my family had a connection with. So when it comes down to a person, me connecting a person with that type of spirit or just spirits in general, I'm highly, highly skeptical about that. You know what I'm saying? Like the people I do connect with like that, I've known them for a good time period to know that they're serious people. You know what I'm saying? Like just a random, nah. But other than that, if you can do it for yourself, you know, Sophocles, if you can do it for yourself and it works, go ahead, man, with all power. Do you, brother? What we have here? What is this? What does it say here? Uh, I love you dearly, but I'm tired of missing these lives. I'm gonna need you to let us know ahead of time when you're planning to do one. Unfortunately, I can't do that because I don't know when I'm going to do lives. I don't even know when I'm going to do lives because I'm a very busy person with different clients, speaking to different clients, taking care of things, content creating and stuff like that. So I don't even know when I'm going to go live. I go live when I go live, you know? Thank you guys for tuning in, man. Thank you. I see a lot of people tuned in. So listen. All right. I done all of YouTube, man. I did all of YouTube. Let me look at my TikTok, man. Listen, I got to spread the love a little bit. Where we at? Where we at? Oh my God. Listen, there's so much questions. Jeebus. Habitation. What do you mean habitation? Habitation, you mean? You need to contact them for work. What is this? Man, there's so many questions here. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's so much questions here. Oh my God. Hold on. Jeebus. I had to drink some caffeine thinking that's going to help. How can you get revenge on a mistress and a whole family? I mean, listen, that's a little bit too graphic for TikTok. They made whatever my live, man. So and yes, spirits are real as yeah. You need to contact them for work. Yeah, you can message me whatsoever. But make sure you make sure saying you got your job, so you got a career, where you can afford my services, and make sure you're in US, UK, Canada, or Australia. Other than that, saying listen, the fees is pretty high, man. Yes, bitation. Just a quick explanation on the history and the meaning. Well, from what I was told, Bitation is the farmland. That is where you came up. That is where your roots came from. That is like for me, my Bitation is in La Plaine. That's where it originally was. Now I think my Bitation is in my mind, in my cervelle, in my crâne tête, right? It used to be a physical place, but now it had to move into a spiritual place. See, if we're talking about La Plaine, where my family is from, I was born in Bel Air, Port-au-Prince, right? But the Bitation, that's the farmland. That's where my father and all his brothers and sisters were raised. That's where they were born. They were born on that land. And on that land, that is where my grandmother and my grandfather served. And then, from there, that is the homeland from where everyone came. That's where they got the game. That's where they got the wisdom. So that's why I got my game hat on, because we playing baseball. You know what I'm saying? I'm spitting game, right? So listen, the Bitation is a spiritual place because that is where your family comes from. That is your spiritual homeland, and that's where all the altars are at. That your family members served prior to your existence. So there's things in the yard that was there before I was even born. You know what I'm saying? There's things in the yard, things that there's how do you say this? Pulverizers, pilon, that my grandfather used to mix his herbs with in the yard. And that was there way before I was even born. Still there to this day. But again, I don't know how crazy Haiti is, all the stuff going over there. That's one thing you gotta. One thing I say to you people is this: is that you have to be able to adapt. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to adapt. When basically things close down, you got to listen. You know, some people, because they're not in Haiti, they think, oh, it's all over. You know, I can't do my service, whatever, man. You need to set up shop somewhere else. If you're in America, adapt to the situation. Okay, you can't, you know, sacrifice bulls and goats and stuff like that. Well, you need to do it a different way now. What you need to do it differently. Find out a way that you can serve your spirits and accommodate them, even though you can't do things the way you used to when you were in Haiti. Mom gade qui est ça là? Who's this? Okay, but yes, the home. Yeah, what we got here? Well, can you teach us what to offer Ezerli Frida? I can't tell you all of that because that's part of the game. But what I can tell you is that she likes to smell good, and you can use that as a hint. There's just certain things of voodoo. One thing you'll probably never find me doing is telling you what things are. I can tell you about it, but what they are and what to do, no, you're not gonna find me doing that. That is something I don't really do like that. But I will just definitely say that Ezeli Frida, she like to smell good, man. And you can take the rest for yourself, man. You can figure the rest out yourself. Can people who aren't Haitian serve Haitian law? I mean, I see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? I see it all the time. People, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it works for them or not, but I've definitely seen a lot of people do, you know, they set up their altars and stuff like that. Now, to say if it works, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't get in people business like that. Yeah, what we got here? Okay. Question. Good. Okay. Question for you. My mother recently passed, and I can feel her presence around me all the time. And also found two eagle feathers in the same spot where I asked her in relation to her help, relation for help. That's a sign. I mean, it seems obvious to me that's a sign. Yeah, that definitely seemed like a sign. But you got to find out what that means for you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, what we have here? So listen. What we got? Whoa, what? What's that again, la? Okay. All right, that's it. Okay, so listen. Yo, I'm about to flip real quick. A lot of stuff been going on. Wow, we got a lot going on TikTok. A lot going on Facebook. Everybody in the crib. So you know what I'm saying? I gotta fight this fatigue and stay up for y'all people because it seems like y'all guys is on. Y'all loving this, man. Y'all loving this engagement. I can see it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let me stay on for you people right here. Okay, what we got here? Okay, one second. One second. Oh, let me get into this. Let me see TikTok real quick because TikTok got a lot of questions up here. She's a clean spirit, very okay. I don't need to go to Haiti. So I don't need to go to Haiti for habitation. Oh, yo, what did I just say to you about habitation? You know what I'm saying? Habitation is a farmland, a homeland where, you know, saying certain family members were at. But now, again, okay, you know what? If you're habitation, I just gave it to you from a Haitian perspective. Now, if you want to translate that into whatever culture you're in, if you serve on a land, you have a pact with the spirits on a land, and that is where your family, you started that, and then your generations after you continue to do that, that's a home base. That's a habitation there. All right, so you can translate that into your culture, whatever culture you're from. They have to trust their own magic. Yeah. I took a mentorship. And basically was told if you don't know how to call down a law, it's a waste. I mean, if you don't know, I mean, it is what it is. Call them down for what? So you can see them dancing in front of you or saying stuff? Bro, that's fantasy, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to call a law, you call them for a purpose, man. But then they call them down for a ceremony. I mean, there's a lot of charlatans out there, man. Yeah, whatever. I don't even get into that type of conversation. But listen, for you TikTok people, I'm gonna have to conclude on TikTok, but I'm gonna keep the YouTube open. I gotta jump on IG. I've been giving y'all enough game. You're saying so now I gotta spread the game to IG. That way I can smoke, I can do what I need to do without basically being silenced. I'm gonna holler at y'all guys later. Okay, yeah. Okay, where we at? We're going live on Instagram. Oh my God. We doing Instagram. We doing a gram, yo. Why is this thing trying to make me light skin, yo? 4K. This is look crazy. Okay, this is cool. Why you got me looking crazy like that? All right, 4K. Nah, this shit got me looking light skin. Hold on. I'm about to turn up on IG. You know what I'm saying? Get my IG. Man. Holy smoke. What we got here, man? Okay. Yeah, let's see. Let me see this right here. This looks cool. Okay, that's cool. Cool coloring. Yeah, we got this. That's cool coloring. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so now we on IG. You know what I'm saying? I can get my smoke on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hold up. Let me see what I got in my cup. Oh yeah, I got some tea in my cup. Yeah. So listen, what we got here? No, I'm not watching boxing tonight. I don't. Nah, not tonight, man. I'm up here working, man. I'm up here working. Who that? You know what I'm saying? We doing live Q&A up in here, man. For you people that don't know, you know what I'm saying? Understand that. Nah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm drinking green tea. But yeah, for you people out here, you know what I'm saying? Bilolo, what up? So listen, come on, man. So we're gonna get back into the program. For you IG people coming up in here, understand this is a Q&A. You know what I'm saying? We spitting game up in here. So if you want to ask questions, you can ask questions. Yeah, that's what we doing up in here. You know what I'm saying? I got YouTube live. Okay, so now let's go down to the next questions. Man, I wish I had a remote control for this, or maybe I had a keyboard. Maybe I need to buy a keyboard for this, man, because right now I could have been sitting here, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God, why is it so hot up in here, man? Holy smoke, yo. Hold on. I need, y'all need to tap in. Oh, you just watching my TikTok? Hold up. Man, it's hot up in here. Oh, it's hot. Sure, caliente, man. Woo! Starting to sweat up in here. 1 second, I'm coming through. I gotta get me some to drink. Yeah. Some water, some agua, man. I'm getting tired, yo. Agua Florida, yo. Go Florida. Oh, yeah, we get this live here, man. Yeah, y'all on IG, so I can't even get the whole benefit of this right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we gotta move the microphone over here, man. Yeah. Oh my God. Whew. What a day. What a day, man. So listen, all right. Let me look at this. Okay, what we have here? It was Ash for help, fiance. What is? Do you visit Botanicas often, Balcar? You know, do I visit Botanicas? See, do I visit Botanicas often? I would say that I go to get my materials when I need my materials or something like that. I mean, if I need material, when I say I visit the Botanica for is like probably candles and that's it. I rarely ever buy like other ingredients from Botanicas, just candles. Yeah, just candles, man. I be like sometimes I be shocked, like people like, oh my God, oh you're so and so. Back in the day, I used to get that, but that not too often now. But I used to get, oh my God, you're so and so. I used to watch your videos, or whatever. I watch your videos or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Botanicas. I mean, I just really just get minor stuff, whatever. How often do I visit them? I mean, listen, I don't visit Botanicas often like that. That's like probably like, man, whenever I need to, probably like once, probably every couple of months or something like that. I barely ever go to Botanicas like that. Yeah. So let me see what y'all guys got going on here, man. We got the whole setup here, man. Y'all can't benefit from it, y'all on y'all IG, and I'm using my cell phone for this, man. Y'all can't benefit. You know what I'm saying? So listen, let me scroll down real quick. To get this ball call. What is the significance of Aizan? I don't know who Aizan. I've heard of Aizan, but I don't know that spirit. How do you feel about incense? What? How do I feel about incense? Man, that is some divine stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be sleeping on that. See, you see a lot of y'all guys, y'all get caught up in the whole modern stuff, man. Y'all be sleeping on incense, man. Like incense, listen, do you not understand that incense was used in the Old Testament? You know what I'm saying? When people used to serve their spirits and make offerings to the spirits, they used to use incense, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's incense is some powerful stuff. Do not sleep on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, incense gives spirit power. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think, why, listen. One thing you'll realize when you look at Indian traditions, like when you go to Indian stores, you're going to see the Indians, when they serving their loa, you know what I'm saying? They're serving their devis. You see the Indians, you usually see the Indians, they have a stick of incense by their altar. When you look at the Buddhist statues, the Buddha statue, and these nail salons, they usually have incense with money in front of their Buddha. See, the incense do not sleep. Everybody always talk about blood and this and that. You're saying incense is very powerful. That invigorates the spirit. It gives the spirit power. It's not just, a spirit just smelling, I feel good. No, incense empowers the spirit like food. If anything, incense is an alternative for me to food. And if you're living in confined spaces and you're living in the US and you don't want insects, you don't want pests in your crib, then that's a good alternative, man. You're saying you don't want roaches in your place, man? That's why they call me Boko Pifue. I like things clean. Yeah. So what we have here? Yeah. Do you believe in evil looks cause bad luck? Do I believe in evil looks causing bad luck? I mean, I've never experienced it. I know that people can say certain things and intensely focus on certain things. I have yet to experience that myself. Just looking at someone, I think it's more than that. I think it's more of people are thinking and they're feeling things there, and they're charged. I don't know. I've never seen that malojo or something like that. I've never ever experienced it myself. I mean, I heard people say it, but I've never ever experienced it. I think it's more than just looking at something. You know, I think it's a lot that's into that. Because back in the day, I used to use words of power when I wanted things to come into fruition. I can wish a lot of destruction and mayhem on someone with words of power and visualizing and seeing it happen. But that's a whole nother story for itself. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me see. What is here? Do you do love work? Yes, I do. You know what I'm saying? Why would I make videos about it if I ain't doing it? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Some people make videos about things that they don't experience, you know, but that's not me. You know what I'm saying? I do work. You know what I'm saying? I talk about it because I do work. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I ain't faking it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't joking. You know what I'm saying? I am real about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Someone has a picture of Esley Fredout near his altar, but is dirty and always dressed broke and gambles all the time, but never gains money. What does that mean? Hello? You're asking me something that you already have the answer to. You know what I'm saying? This guy doesn't even understand that Esley Fredout is a very clean spirit. You're dressing dirty, you're dressing broke. Come on, you got her stuff by. This is what I'm saying. Some of you guys need to be slapped into reality. Like somebody needs to really take their hands and slap some sense into you people. Because you're putting dirty shit around clean spirits. And then you wondering why the fuck you feel the way you feel and why the fuck you look the way you look. Like, I'm just saying, some of you people, I'm like, you motherfuckers need to be like slapped the fuck up. Because for real, like, why are you even doing that? Slapped into reality. Come on. These spirits are very cleanly spirits. And now what you're doing, you're putting all this garbage by the spirit, and then y'all wondering why your lives are the way it is. This is a prime example. This is a prime example. You know, some of you guys, y'all learn from people, and this is what I'm saying. Just because you learn from certain people doesn't mean that it's right. It doesn't mean that it's right whatsoever. You could be learning how to do something wrong. You could be picking up bad habits and repeating these things over and over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So at the end of the day, man, listen, you got to go off of what the Spirit says to you and what they reveal to you and how you feel. Because sometimes the Spirit's not going to say certain things to you. They're going to make you feel a specific way. And sometimes pain can cause, or I'd rather say, pain can send a message to the brain. If you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing, now the Spirit attacks you, now you learn not to do it next time, right? So now let me answer that question. Have you ever had spells not work? Yeah. You're saying when I was younger, that's because I didn't know what I was doing. I was doing stuff like this person here. You're saying, you know, you got spirits, not understand that if you don't treat your spirits right, they can stop whatever job you got going on. Then on top of that, I wasn't feeling what I was doing. See, a lot of people, they don't feel what they're doing. Like, it's like, I don't even know if Bruce Lee said this in front of Enter the Dragon, but I think he said something on his line. He said, don't think, feel. You know what I'm saying? It's like reaction. When you're dealing with spirit work, stop thinking. See, a lot of you people be thinking, and that's when you block the spirit from communicating with you, right? Your mind got so much thoughts in there. You're saying you got so much thoughts running through your mind, and now the spirit doesn't even have room to tell you what you're doing is incorrect. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to spiritual work, you got to feel. Even when you're doing, you know, you could be doing some work or fixing some work up, and you get a bad feeling. That's the spirit telling you, yo, you need to correct that. Whatever you're doing right now, you need to stop what you're doing and go correct that because you're doing something wrong. Some of you people are dumb as a box of rocks. Like, you know you're feeling bad, but you're still doing the same dumbass shit. Dumb as a box of rocks. Dumb. Stuck on stupid dumb. So let's go. What we got going on here? Save this live, please. Definitely. I'll definitely save it, man. I'll definitely save it. You know, yeah. Because a lot of people be wanting game. So let me move through. Y'all need to spit y'all questions at me because that's what I'm here for. When will I be dropping Cuban Links? Well, I'm going to figure out this, I think, maybe next week. Not next week. No. The week after. Because I need to see how these guys are producing. And saying when they produce well, then I can definitely start dropping Miami Cuban Links, man. You know, say, yeah, we definitely doing that, man. So I got to see how this guy produce. And then from there on, then we're going to do that. Start dropping Miami Cuban Links for the clients, man. How am I talking that? You know what I'm saying? Talking what? What you mean talking what? You said I'm talking nonsense? Whatever, man. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean, man. What we got going on here? What we got going on here? Okay, let me see what they got here. I used to get wormwood from Dominican Botanicas. They overpricing regular candles now. I completely stopped going. I mean, I don't know where Botanicas you going to, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Botanicas you going to. What we going on? What we got? Chrissy H. Wood, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Okay, what we got going on? What's this question here? Okay, should test spirits? What we have? Should test lost spirits with request to see if serving them is working? Should test lost spirit with request to see it? No, bro. You guys are watching too much movies, man. Should you? I mean, listen. Maybe that could work for you, but that's not how you test. That's not how you test a theory, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not. I mean, maybe that's one way. That's one way that could probably work for you. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta come up with something satisfactory, man. That's not satisfactory. You gotta find up another method. Hello, it's Raina. What's going on? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Oh, where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Oh, let me just what's the name? Let me adjust this thing so I can make these letters bigger on the screen. Oh no, that's making my thing smaller. Okay, much better. Okay. Okay, great. That's much better. Okay. Do you think? Hold on. What we got here? What we got here? We got Instagram starting to get. Do you think love spells? Okay. Okay. What is this? What is this? Pin comment. We'll put this pin. Okay, I'm putting that comment down below. So now we got IG starting to get active now. Okay. Why? Oh, who do you think? Okay, do you think love spells work better when you make the spirit attach itself to the person? Hun, ultimately, that's what all love spells do. It attaches itself to the person. I mean, you know, don't you know that? I'm just joking with you. Well, oh, what is this? What is sprinkle? Ugh, I mean, I can't tell you all that. You gotta go figure that thing out for yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure that out for yourself, man. That's that's a whole nother story, man. You gotta figure that out for yourself, man. Yeah. So let no, like some spells just make a repetition. It's the same thing, hun. No, it's the same thing. I mean, you can make a petition. That petition is going to cause that spirit to jump on that person and attach itself to that person. But how long? That's a different story now. But all spell work, love work, attaches the spirit to the person and cause them to basically become in love with a person or infatuated. Then on top of that, y'all got to understand the difference between what in love and infatuation and obsession is, and desperation. Because depending on what spirit you use, is going to cause either one of those reactions, right? Yeah. Fabulous. I'm glad that you understand now. Oh my God, what is this, man? We gotta answer these questions just to keep up with the motion. Here goes. Do you have any experience with cutting the silver cord of an astral travel witch? Man, you guys really be reading all these new age philosophy books, man. Like, bruh, do you really think somebody's out here cutting cords? Like, you watch y'all read too much new age books, man. Y'all watch too much of these YouTube videos. Like, bruh, magie is magie. You know, when it hits, man. A lot of you guys just be watching too much stuff, man. Y'all really be listening to these people talking about there's somebody flying in the air with a silver cord. You say you can astral project outside of your body and go to the moon planet. Bruh, you really think you're gonna be outside of your head and basically you're gonna be in a whole bruh, a lot of astral projection is basically like dreaming. The only thing, the difference between a true astral projection and a dream is that the astral projection, your conscious mind, is active. You have tricked your body into going into the REM state and causing your body to fall into a dream state while your consciousness is still active. But that's a whole nother story for you, man. That's flying over your head a little bit, man. But no, don't get caught up in that nonsense, man. You're overthinking things. It's not that complicated, bro. Yeah, it's not that complicated, man. You see, that's the thing. A lot of you people making this stuff complicated, man. It's not that complicated. Spirituality is very simple. And that's why a lot of you guys be doing all this crazy ass stuff, jumping up, running around, doing foolishness. I remember watching the video where these people in the forest, they're screaming and yelling, these white people screaming and yelling from the top of their lungs in a forest. This is what I'm saying. This is how y'all guys get locked up in these psych wards, these institutions, because you're doing too much. Y'all doing too much, man. Y'all doing too much. Hold on. This brother asks, do I see spirits in my daily life? What's the point of me seeing spirits in my daily life, man? Like, I really don't understand people. I want to see ghosts. I want to see spirits. You know what I'm saying? What do they call it? What do they call it? Ghost chasers or ghost catchers? I could give a fuck less about if a spirit's walking around. Listen, my thing is, what I care about is that spirit's able to do what I needed to do. I don't need a spirit to manifest in the room. You know what I'm saying? Manifest in the room. I don't care about none of that. Long as you're able to get the client's job done, that's all I care about. I rather you are felt than not seen. You know what I'm saying? For me, when I'm dealing with spirit, I want you to be felt. I want you to demonstrate. I don't care about you being seen, long as you're able to do the task at hand. Because when you're able to do the task at hand, I'm able to get paid, and I'm able to have a nice Rolex, a nice place to live, and travel. That's all I care about. I care about the spirit performing and making the client happy so I can get paid. That's it, right? That's all I care about. I don't care about if the spirit is appearing with an old beard and this and that. No, brother. That's not what the client wants. The client doesn't want to get a freak show. The client doesn't want to get scared. The client doesn't want none of that. The client just wants to see their lover come home or that motherfucker to get what's due to them. They don't need to see all. They don't need to see all that, man. They don't. That's not what they pay for, man. That's what I care about. You know what I'm saying? So for me, do I care about looking at spirits and shit like that? Not really. I mean, I've had a couple of encounters and stuff like that, but it doesn't serve any purpose in my life. What? So I can say I saw a spirit online. What does seeing a spirit do for anyone? You know what I'm saying? What does it do for anyone? It's not making you any money. It's not getting you any bitches. What's the point? What's the point of seeing the spirit? What's the point? So you can say I saw a spirit, I saw a ghost. What's the point, man? Where we at? Okay. We have, can a Loa spirit bring you money, wealth? I mean, that's what a lot of people serve for in Haiti. A lot of people in Haiti, they serve the Loa because they want to get out of poverty. You know what I'm saying? They want to get out of poverty, man. Good and bad people serve the Loa in Haiti. That's why the Kenyans are like, yo, them Haitians, they're very strong, man. Those guys can fight. You know what I'm saying? The Kenyans thought they was going to come into the country and it was going to be an easy game. Now the Kenyans are talking about, yo, we need better material because those Haitians can fight. See, what they don't understand is that those Haitians, those guerrilla warfare men, they got spirits that they're serving. You know what I'm saying? So the spirits, you know what I'm saying, again, these guys is talking about, you know what I'm saying, they trying to be fly. They talking about, you know what I'm saying, when somebody got murked a couple of days ago, they said that's not their guy. Because their guys, they're fly. They got nice clothes. They got, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. People use it all the time to get successful and rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some people that want to be ahead of their game. And whatever they're doing, that's why they're serving Loa. You know what I'm saying? Because Loa gives them that lift, man. But you got to be careful who makes that connection for you. Because you go make a connection like that, and next day, you sign your life away. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying, some people be doing that, man. They be making a whole, yeah, they be doing that, man. And yo, hit those like buttons, man. What we have here? Any Psalm magic? I can't really go off the top of the head with that. Any lost spirit bring you? I already read that. I already. What's this going on? What's going on here, man? I'll go back. Mm. Yeah, I'm just saying, German New Age. I don't get all to that stuff, man. What we got going on here, man? What we got going on here? What we got going on here? All right, I'm maxed out tonight. All right, I'm maxed out. Everybody maxed out. What is this? So listen, we maxed out. We did enough. So it seemed like people not commenting. We maxed out. We did TikTok tonight. We did YouTube tonight. We did little Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So listen, it seems like everybody chilling out right now. I think next time I got to start Instagram when I'm starting my YouTube whatsoever. So listen, I'm gonna I'm gonna come to the conclusion because y'all ain't have, you know what I'm saying, the stamina to stay through with this whole thing. All right, I'm checking out. Yeah, I'm checking out, man. I'm out of here.